they themselves just lost with the anti-mates due to the early game pressure that they felt from OG. So I think there's a lot of fear going into this pick, knowing that they just beat them.
Miracle is out of range for the stun, but you've still got the Rocket Barrage arriving for N0tail. He needs to get a little bit more space. Rocket Barrage again in 2 seconds time, and that'll be your first blood on the pieliedie. Moves the tree line, but he can't get to the Fog of War in time. So N0tail makes it very...
Loses out, and of course, some experience. And Weehaw was left in the mid, so now he's got level 6. He's still ahead of the Alchemist on both gold and experience.
Puppey locked in with Moon inside the cogs, but EternalEnvy jumps to his rescue. Into the middle of the battery assault, and Moon getting picked up.
Nice crits levels on this Wyvern. He needs to be a bit careful himself. This top lane, Envy being harassed. He's close to level 6 though, so this is the last bit of harassment.
He might actually die. Moon's rotating in through the riverside, looking for the cogs burn, pushes Envy up and away. He's still got 6 charges survival, and now with the Dark Pack, there's a lot of damage going to come into Moon, so Puppey can get the revenge kill here until the Cold Embrace arrives. Puppey, is it worth the nightmare? He'll probably say yes, especially when TP support's coming in from the Slaughter. This is a good hit for Misery. Good money coming his way. Of course, losing your Slug.
I'm wondering why he's getting the phase boots, what the advantage is. There's nothing he really needs to phase through. The attack speed is very good for stealing more stats. Oh, he's going to go on fly here, catching up nicely with the phase boots.
Yep. Well, this is the way Envy likes to play. You talk about that Weaver build with the phase boots. What Envy used to do is just dive in so deep fly. Well, actually, Shallow Grave himself up. And Envy, not 100% certain where he wants to go, but he'll come back down. He's got actually the Rubik to come in. pieliedie, kill securing with a pounce away.
Can just pounce into the trees. And over the time it takes the enemy team to find you, you might have healed 200 or 300 health. Okay, 1.48%. That's
Miracle. What do you do? Mango, hookshot comes down. Moon only goes on top of Miracle, but he will still lock Misery inside the cogs. He was flying here. Misery just wants to escape. He's got Crush Off cooldown in 1 second time. He might buy the space. No, he doesn't. Miracle will find the kill. 3 heroes committed for this one. Well, it's actually Slaughter who stole the regeneration rune. Yes, N0tail battling up against Misery. Misery's got a little bit of help coming in as they trigger another Mango. This time it's going to be Moon, but Puppey, well, he's got Moon chasing him down, going for the Nightmare, maybe not possible, as now he'll brain tap out one. Nightmare's got enough time. The call down arrives from the Gyrocopter. And Moon keeps in control, arriving from OG. In fact, it's N0tail. This will be a proper defense coming in if they're going to commit someone like a Gyrocopter. Obviously, the town push isn't really great from OG. At the same time, Moon's moving into position onto Weehaw. Alchemist could prepare the concoction, and then you follow up with a stun.
Oh, pounce missed!
Oh, okay, now with the curse, EternalEnvy's going to go down.
They were not ready for that gyro. Wanted to pounce and immediately gets Winter's Curse, and actually, no matter what, Envy can't really go for that. If the pounce hit,
coming, Concoction's going to connect as well. Weehaw, that TP, nothing's going to be there in time. He's already down, and again, OG with a successful rotation up to pieliedie, but it's Puppey who's in trouble, running away from 3 OG heroes down the river if possible. pieliedie makes a break for the tree, but the battery assault, one more pop is there. Moon able to punch him down. Miracle stunned himself up while he was chasing after Puppey. And now with Weehaw arriving to the fight, they have the amplification on the Alchemist, giving good vision, but it's N0tail. Envy arriving, the cooldown already been popped. He'll Dark Pack himself in, gets a leash. No, over on crit, not arriving in time, but Weehaw's got Sonic Wave rearing to go. Needs to line up the 3 heroes, they're pretty damn low! Sonic Wave hits hard! Miracle, the Cold Embrace from crit doing his work once again, but the damage is there from Envy. He's ticking out through the S spray, but the one shot is doing its work, and now Weehaw looks for his triple kill. Miracle making a break for the DD rune. Let's give him ball charges as well. Envy, the stun is there, but there's not enough damage from OG to return it hard enough. The Slark will get...
In the game is quite the feat against such an aggressive team as OG.
It's also understandable that you want to see Weehaw with those levels. Hello, hookshot going on Misery, but pieliedie as that Rubik, the perfect counter clockwork, throwing him out for the concoction. Misery, the cogs pushed him up. He couldn't have any reaction. And Moon able to get that pick.
And now that he clears the wave, he'll be picking it up again.
Probably moving over towards those gyrations. Or ETPs to the top lane, which was going to happen. Moon hookshots himself in, catches down Puppey again. Brains up at night there. The Nightmare will buy a little bit of time, but not really enough. Envy has arrived, but he's underneath the dire sentry ward, so they're aware he's there, but will it still be enough? You actually get the double cross and Sonic Wave! Every Weehaw hitting so hard, but the curse on EternalEnvy. He cannot keep attacking. There's not enough mana for his ulti either, but Weehaw still with a double kill. Misery back in for another crush, and the stolen curse controls crit, giving Weehaw a triple kill. And pieliedie won it before he gets his BKB or even looks to get a big damage dealing item. Roshan will belong to OG, however. Nothing will stop that. And they put it into the hands of the gyro. And what does Secret really get? Clockwork. He's got hookshot available. Hookshot's up to Weeha. Blink is still out. And now allowed to escape. But once again, Pieliedie, the perfect controller. EternalEnvy. Curse up. Can he get this ulti off? Will they kill him? There goes your ulti and Envy. He just wants to get out of the TP with a cog. Pushes him out. He'll pounce, but he's just in the middle of the entire OG lineup. So Puppey and Envy find themselves on the tree line, but Miracle, he TP's in, knows that he's there, and then they use the weave. Hits both Wee as well as Puppey, allowing Miracle to blink Concoction stun over to Puppey. He doesn't have the nightmare timing, not when Dazzle arrives with that heal. So Puppey will end.
Actually, they're going for...
They're prepping for top right now. No tail. Well, you can still have your fun on bottom lane, but it's the top lane where the initiation is. 4-star forward to the crush with a sonic wave. That Orchid Popper won't be enough, but we are 6 around just long enough to get the hit. Blinks himself away to safety.
But the way Secret are playing right now, I feel like they learned a lot from game one. Nice hook shot.
Predicts where Envy was going. They had a little bit of extra vision because of the sentry wall that was on the lane. But again, Pieliedie, okay, they'll commit the curse. They want this Rubik down, but Pieliedie with stick charges? He'll move into the tree line, Crypt blinks himself forward, and Pieliedie will Fade Bolt, remove a little bit of the damage, but still ends up dying.
Goes for an Abyssal Blade. He can sacrifice a Concoction for an Abyssal or vice versa, but I don't think it's enough.
Speaking of Concoction, it's going to be a stun on a Puppey. It's a Shadow Blade, in fact, the build coming out from Miracle is this next item.
Goodbye. Don't underestimate Enfeeble. I think maxing out Enfeeble will make it very difficult for OG to see high ground.
Easy hook shot, pushing Pieliedie a little bit further back. He's got the pick up over on Crypt, but Moon with the blade mail up, there's no way he can fight. Pieliedie sitting in the trees for as long as possible. Supports arrive with Miracle getting the stun over on Misery. He'll go down as well. And Weeha turns up. Secret, they've committed too much. Envy might be in this fight, but he's not doing enough work to get the buyback out from Pieliedie. They need his control in this engagement, but OG, they've kind of already won. They've burned through the Queen of Pain and Puppey with a Splinter Blast. Actually, with a Concoction as well. He can't do enough. He'll end up dying. Pieliedie. Here's your dieback. 4 heroes down from Team Secret. EternalEnvy
killed off his own teammate.
Getting ready to fight. Envy jumping on No-Tail, trying to distract him. Misery is coming in too, but that defensive weed's going to give a lot of armor. And Envy, he can't pounce himself out of here. 17 one-shots might be available. Now he'll get the pounce out. And Slaughter 4-stars himself forward. Gets a ton of Miracle. But the damage, the tier 3 tower is down. Rubik's back up in 8 seconds time. Weeha has the Sonic Wave. As that Rocket doesn't get the kill, but they get the Fiend's Grip. Clockwork, that Fiend's Grip is up. Concoction arrives from Miracle. Weeha still waiting on this Sonic Wave. Misery forward, gets the big crush, and there's your Sonic Wave, taking out the Alchemist. No-Tail control with the amplification. The only keeping alive is the Shallow Grave. Have they got a stun? No, they don't, but they'll find the kill on Noon. But actually, well, there's your push forward. Fly will drop as well. And very lucky that No-Tail was able to survive with this. Crit's also on the run out. Aggro, please. We are, well, I suppose it's easy money for him. But now Roshan taken. The Aegis model will be the hands of Envy. That followed them all the way with Puppey. They move instantly up. They'll need the Fiend's Grip instantly to stop that Moon Blade Mail. But then again, maybe Envy. He's actually killing himself right now. No pounds away. He's got the Aegis Immortal. Miracle looking for the stun. The Concoction flies forward, but Lincoln Sphere will end up stopping that stun from Miracle engaging. The TP out in top lane will help at least one survive. But it will not help that lockdown control on Team Secret. Either way, we'll see what he does soon.
Oh, Puppey.
Jumping forward, Puppey, what does he want to do right now? Well, he can't Nightmare, they 4-star him out though. Well, Rocket chasing in Misery with a double crush. Puppey does get healed up. There's a Nightmare protection, breaks free pretty quickly, but Miracle already moving forward. Gets the summon Concoction, being prepared by Pieliedie. About to be returned though, but to who? Actually stunning Miracle underneath that Radiant Sentry. The cooldown's arriving, but Misery dying so quickly. At least Weeha finds something. No, he doesn't. Crick gets that corner brace off, and now with the curse, they hold Weeha in position. The BKB protected from the magical damage, and he blinks into the tree line. They don't see him. Now they do. The TP cancelled with the death of the Queen of Pain. Their team fight's becoming stronger, not to mention the Aghanim Scepter on the Clockwork is never-ending jumps. Speaking of that, Envy initiating onto No-Tail. The crush will be there as Misery blinks himself forward, but that cold embrace keeps the Gyro alive again. Sludge burns with his Lincoln Sphere, he pounces down towards the supports of OG, killing off 5 in the Shallow Grave, spoiling the fun. Misery's waiting until the right time. Pieliedie forces himself out of these dogs, and there's the crush. The right time is now. The Sonic Wave connects on Crypt Fly, will end up dying. A double kill for Weeha. He keeps the battle going. There's another touch he just grabs. to throw Miracle down the river, not gonna be enough this Puppey. Hook shot it down by Moon. He's actually ticking outside the S-spray. The concoction will ensure the kill. Maybe not Puppey. Nightmare denies himself in front of OG's lineup, and the battle continues. Miracle, Orchid, but now the chemical rage gonna wear off in just a second, and Envy, the sustain is unbelievable, especially when he's got a secondary life. Miracle on that front line. They got the gem on Weeha. It was stolen from OG, and now it's gonna be used to kill off Miracle underneath his own acid spray. Down he goes. 17 seconds on the sideline. No buyback available. Where's that hole?
Oh, wow.
The play! The gem take as well!
Though.
They're moving forward. Envy, he sees the clockwork. The cogs come up and pushes Envy back as well as Weeha with the pounds forward. Envy getting close to hook shot. He'll actually get himself away towards Snowtail with a pickup with Fiend Script. Puppey, is there a stun control? The BKBs come with a call out. The Sonic Wave hits hard with Queen of Pain already grabbing one Puppey. Nightmare in the Alchemist. He's taken out this fight, so it's Moon, but with the safety of a TP back to his own fountain. The concoction again being stolen and returned to the gyro. Slug finds a kill on the bat, catching Miracle out. Can he retreat with the wave? No, he cannot. Envy will grab a double kill. No Alchemist for 70 seconds.
But not remove the Lincoln, so as long as Envy's in BKB with Lincoln Sphere ready, he can feel so confident just going in on any target he wants, knowing there's no counterplay, but...
Wow, that didn't take long.
Alchemist is pretty good at roshing.
Secret moving forward. OG are fairly well split at the moment, but they're still close enough that they can lend that support. In fact, Clark, he's looking for the opening and he found it. It's going to be the Alchemist. Can they get the cross? The hook shot from Moon might find the space for Alchemist, combining with the cold embrace for Puppey. A full control on Cred. He can't get the curve up because of Fiend Script. Now he can because of the Shallow Grave. And EternalEnvy inside the ult. He needs to get out of here. The BKB is going to expend pounds of cooldown 1 second time, but they get the curse. Envy lost, and Secret is now playing Left 4 Dead, but maybe not. Moon. So the Enfeeble over on the Jar, you might want to think about enfeebling Miracle. He's doing so much damage at the moment. What's Pilot Eye going to get? Okay, Arctic Bird, not so terrific. At that bottom rack, Secret will just let it go. They can't defend it. They can't get exit kills. They can just get the amplification and watch where they move out.
I'm saying that, and his team were coming in.
Careful with the run, that gem is still there. Lincoln Spear's going to trigger. Envy still got the ulti available, and well, does he have enough? Moon with the hook shot forward, but Envy just runs himself out with the 7-end's going to work. They get the curse over on Weeha, and that Queen of Pain is down. 80 seconds on the sideline, buyback is available. Spear's going to trigger once again on Envy. In fact, it doesn't actually help out Puppey. Envy ends up getting him stumped at the jump forward. They go on Miracle. Is there enough control? Actually get out, but Envy goes in a long way in. And Puppey, once he got his nightmares over the dazzle, the snow shot like great Fiend Script on the wipe, and the perfect control from the Bane. They bring down one, and with the pounds forward, Envy wants the kill on the fly. He won't take it, however, not unless they got a stun. And Envy and Weeha under the call down. Hook shot from Moon, again bumping at the back of Snowtail for the Alchemist. Well, okay, that's one way to do it. A double kill coming his way. And Weeha, the TP out successful. The hook shot too late from Moon. Actually think he's in the tree line instead. But they can go in now, OG, and take out Roshan.
I'm wondering if Secret want to try to expend a good fight for Secret. So they force tap out, they save the Slug from the first curse, and I think the second curse never went off because of the Sonic Wave. They pounce in on the Dazzle, force him to self-grave, so all of these cooldowns are needed for the fight.
They do, they really do, but fortification, they've got enough time. 7 seconds until Envy's up, and OG, they're not going to give Secret the opportunity to fight.
Sending the courier, it's the MKB. He's going to go all in. He'll buy up, not have buyback, and I think it's the right choice. It has to reach its destination.
Like, it's got to go around the creep wave that's up there, and by the time that happens, they've already lost their mid-racks. The top lane will come next, and there it is. Still got another 50 seconds left on the Aegis.
Big problem for Secret here is that they don't have a smoke. They would love to flank, but they can.
Leash again. They keep going for the bounce for the stuns. EternalEnvy. He actually keeps these stuns going, but Notel, he's happy if the Aegis popped at this point. It wasn't a heavy committal coming out from Team Secret, but with the curse, they actually trapped the slugs and Force-Up trying to push him around. We are from behind. The Sonic Wave Trick can't get the second curse off, and with the extra attack from Misery, he's keeping flying out of this battle, and Envy, he can attack directly to the Gyrocopter. Notel, he's down. He can't live. Misery with a double crush, keeps flying as well as Moon here for the moment. That Alchemist though, he's the bigger target. Nightmare up, goes for the concoction. Envy still got his Lincoln Spear up, and Weeha will grab the double kill. There's still a heavy amount of damage. Shot. Doesn't want to give up anything else. Just increase that attack speed. Misery breaks the smoke. He came in. The curse will come out from Crit. The Misery. He's still got the BKB available. The force up from pieliedie, dragging him out by a miracle. Okay, that's a lot of damage. And Puppey, he TP's out in time. Though the curse from Crit will be used. They find Puppey using, controlling him in the air, but Envy comes into the engagement, going on to Miracle. How much damage they got? Maybe with Weeha here, it could be a hell of a lot more. Miracle, No-Tell on the front line. There goes Fly. There's no extra damage, and now Puppey, even with the beam script, he kept Crit out of the engagement. No-Tell and Moon keep fighting. They're the last two players are left right for OG, as Weeha dodges the hook shot. But Envy, he's here for blood, and he wants No-Tell. They've got him, and with the crush, Moon is controlled. The blade melt time will almost be completely expended, and Envy, he's got 30 solid essence, and he'll use it to kill off Moon. Moon wants to hook shot himself away, can't do it. OG, they are wiped, but Team Secret still...
EternalEnvy is reaching the point where, you know, we're talking about all the damage he gets from the essence shift. It also gives armor. He's just tanking up so much in these fights. Right now he's sitting on 28 base armor. They can't kill him fast enough. Their hero simply...
Twit.
Some good wards still available for the Dyers, so they're getting information. Hook shot!
They found pieliedie. He's his own force up, gets over the cogs, and the rest of the team of OG can't chase it. They've got the concoction prepping, but Miracle can't reach him, and they actually lose their clockwork. Moon goes too deep, and Miracle, he just has to sit and wait, and now he's getting finger gripped up on the gyrocopter. There's no support. Fly will get the shallow grave off, allowing Miracle to fight a little bit longer, but it's not long enough. Not when Weeha kicks it. Moon will go for another hook shot, but what damage has he got? There's no more control. Weeha, his damage into Fly is way too much. Envy, he does go down. 99 seconds to the sideline, but buyback will be committed. They're trying to get forward, but Moon, he's on the back of Weeha. 4-staff down from Pi, trying to buy space. The Yule Scepter up, but Queen of Pain is the blink available. The Cogs don't get the burn, and now Weeha wants to fight. Moon locked and controlled, but he don't have enough damage to kill him off. pieliedie, how does he survive so much during these fights? The hook shot off target. Weeha retreating out, TPing back to base. As this is becoming very tense. We've gone over the 1 hour mark here in Game 2 of the Grand Final. Then no team wants to make the Soul Booster at the moment. And Envy, this is not where you want to go with the Shadow Blade's going to come underneath the Observer and Sentry Ward. They can see him clearly. Lincoln Field trigger against the BKB off as well. Zioli attacking into Clockwork, gets the bat. The hook shot won't get him out of here, but Miracle catching Weeha. And with the curse, 2 minutes on the sideline. Buyback is available. The pieliedie's on the run. The homing missile testing him, but Miracle just nods all over him. The buyback comes out. Feels like it without this luck. Team Secret just lacking the firepower to repel OG. Misery trying to get around the back. They got the Nightmare, keeping Miracle out. Weeha blinks forward, but now Curse Star controlling Misery as well. Gyrocopter finally free of the Fiend Strip. He can let the call down go. The BKB triggered from Secret. They need space, they need time, they need another hope, but it doesn't really exist. They've lost too many heroes. Secret, GG, and OG. The dream is 1 game away. They are 2-0 against Team Secret in this best of 5 final. The run through the entire lower bracket. It was even rough in the group. You could have said they could have come through into the upper bracket, but they were bumped down and now staring down 3 championship game opportunities against Team Secret.
It's incredible how many clutch plays both teams had in this game. This reminded me of the winners bracket final between Team Secret and Evil Geniuses. Some of the best games there. This is